How's it going, people? So in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is why I chose not to get a hair transplant when I initially began to lose my hair. Now, first off, you may be wondering why I even considered it as an option in the first place. Why would I want to get a hair transplant? And the reason is quite simple. Being young and losing your hair sucks. It's one of the worst things you can go through as a youngster because you feel as if a certain trait that associates you or defines your youthfulness has been taken away from you. And just off human instinct alone, our first reaction is to cling on to what we're losing. And this is exactly why I considered getting a hair transplant in the first place. I even began saving up money for it. It's crazy. But somewhere along the line, I started to realize something very important. I began realizing that getting a hair transplant or undergoing some sort of hair restoration process, that might solve the problem for me externally, but internally, my demons and insecurities would still be the same. All because I chose not to conquer them. You see, the thing about confidence is that it comes in two different forms. As a person, you can either be externally confident or you can be internally confident. And I started to realize that if I did undergo a hair transplant, yes, the problem would have been solved and I would have gained an external level of confidence, but that confidence would have been taken away the second I began to lose my hair again. You see, external confidence comes from the possessions or the traits we have on the outside realm. Things like money, status, good looks, appearance, hair. These are the kind of traits that give us external confidence, confidence on an external level. But the second those possessions and traits are taken away, our confidence will go with it. Because our confidence is way too tied in with those external possessions. You end up needing those traits or possessions in order to maintain your confidence. And this is where I started to realize that my insecurities would not be conquered by fixing just the external issue. I had to go deeper within. I realized that in order to truly develop confidence, I would have to learn to embrace who I am as I am. Because that is what real confidence is. It isn't determined by the things you have on the outside, but more so how you feel about yourself on the inside. And you may be sitting there asking, how can I attain this sense of internal confidence? The first step is to look in that mirror and accept what you see. Just for what it is, for who you are. You have to break all external ties. Because nowadays so many people seem to do it. People seem to tie in how confident they should be based on the possessions or the traits that they have on the external. But there is no reason why a lacking of external possessions such as money, status, power or hair should ever hinder how confident you feel about yourself. In the end, we are what we practice the most. And if you practice positive reinforcements, if you practice reminding yourself daily that you are enough as you are, your body and your mind will begin to believe in it. And you will develop something far greater than external confidence. You will develop the type of confidence that has no ties to the external world. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter the type of hair or body or physical appearance you have. You have no ties to the external. And that is what real confidence is, to be internally content with you. And that is what real confidence is, the assurance that you have of yourself from within.